Hi, so welcome back to Byte Forever. Now, this is the ZX Spectrum repair. Previous video we identified this problem on the minus 5 volts on the 16K DRAM. All the chips also showed 8.5 volts when it should be plus 12, and all the forums essentially were saying if you're not getting the right voltage on these chips, more than likely it's something to do with the power supply. So it's quite an interesting power supply on this. It's got supply obviously plus 5 volts, but also minus 5 and plus 12. So one of the common things you can do to identify what's wrong is if the pins on TR4 or TR5 are all shorted together, so you've got continuity between those, or if the 4 sides of the coil here have got continuity. So what I've done, I've actually just replaced TR4 because there's continuity across those pins. And when I tested it in a little component tester, it was just showing up as being a 3 ohm resistor, so change from a transistor to a resistor. And also, if you get continuity across the coil corners, obviously you're going to get continuity across each side because that's the same wire. But I was getting continuity across all 4 corners, so they're all shorted out. Whereas now, just each side has continuity, so that's good. Hi, so welcome back. I've done a bit of digging on the internet, and obviously there's tons of stuff about the ZX Spectrum on there, and basically what we saw in the previous video was the minus 5 volts and all the lower 16 DRAM. It was basically 0. Also a problem with the 12 volts, that was I think 8.5. After, excuse me, sort of handheld for this bit, so just in the on the workbench. So what all the forums are saying is check TR4 and TR5. So if I can just point at that, that's TR4 transistor and TR5 there. So check for continuity across the pins, so it's a short across them, basically indicating it's faulty. Also on the coil there, if you can get continuity across all 4 corners, then that basically indicates either the coil's damaged or the TR4 again. Desoldered it, so obviously there isn't a TR4 there. I've put it in this little component tester, so there's a bit of so yeah, I put it in this component tester here, and it just comes up. We'll see in a minute. It's just got this off, I think it was off Amazon or eBay. Really good little tool, and it just comes up as being a 3 ohm resistor no matter which way you put it in there. So I've got the replacement, which is such as you won't be able to read that on there, but it's a ZTX 651. So if we just pop that in, as I say, I don't think it matters which way you put this in, because it will get the same result either way. If I can get it in there, so let's go, see if this is actually, yeah, there you go, NPN. Obviously I don't know what these numbers relate to 651, but bought it from, I think it's ZX Renew. Oh no, it wasn't, it was retroleum.co.uk. Yeah, so I'll just pop that in and then we'll go and test it. I think now what we'll do is power it on and see what we get. It's making a strange sound, and just pan up. Screen's yellow, but at least there's no corruption yet on there, so I'm just going to test. Don't know why I think the caps maybe, whoops. I think some of the caps might be on the way out from the humming sound. Anyway, let's check that. So, okay then. Oh, we're getting 4.5, I think. You see that? Oh, put it the other way around. It doesn't matter on this sort of multimeter which side you have plus or minus, because it just figures it out himself. So there you go, we're getting 4.56 volts there. What about these pins? Oh, 11.91, there you go. So as far as I'm concerned, that power supply now is working. There is a hum, don't know if you can hear it, which could indicate one of the electrolytic capacitors on the way out, but let's go with that for now. So unplug that, and I actually picked up this little diagnostic cartridge. It's got a ROM on it. It's got 4 options, 4 different RAM testers. So as I say, we'll just try this cartridge, which is like a RAM diagnostics tester. It's also got a reset switch on. It's got a dip switch there. So there's 4 positions. I think this one is the ZX Diagnostics. Hopefully we'll be able to see that. Oh, the camera keeps sliding down. There we go. So it's just doing like a memory test. Now your lower 16K RAM tests passed. Okay, the screen's really yellow. That's probably some other fault. But which we might be able to, let's just try tweaking some of these trimmer pots here. Whoops, that's gone also. Okay, so it's gone from yellow to blue. Not entirely sure what position these should be in. Just basically trying to alter it until I get a signal and it's like a colour signal, not just one colour. Nope. Obviously I have to check out what the best way of setting that up is. I think when I got it, it was in sort of this position. Okay, so there you go. The camera slid down again, but anyway, the lower 16K RAM test passed. I think that's pretty much a success, and we'll try and sort out in the next video some problems with the colour. As I said, there's a bit of a hum from, I think, a bit of a whistle from some of these capacitors, so I don't want to really leave it on too long. Just noticed there, if you notice, I've got a little slimline heatsink on that ULA. Try and keep that cool as well. Okay, thanks for watching and bye for now.